Finally, we reach the Plant for Future forest, a beautiful piece of lowland rainforest protected by our NGO. The first thing I really want to show you is a little frog that is the main reason why we bought and protect this forest. Its scientific name is Renitomea fantastica, a poison dart frog with a remarkable and beautiful color pattern. If you look closely, each individual shows a slightly different color pattern, but you can still recognize they all belong to the same species. However, the fantastic poison dart frog has a wider distribution in Peru, and the color pattern is very different in other places. If you didn't know, you wouldn't think that they all belong to the same species. This is called polytypism, a highly exciting phenomenon. Because the color pattern is a result of evolutionary adaptation, each morph functions as a separate evolutionary unit. What is so special about the morph in our forest? This was the first to be described back in 1883. And then lost for almost 130 years. The locality was only vaguely described as Yurimaguas. Now we know that its distribution area is very limited. Without its protection in our forest, it would soon be extinct. You might have noticed the half-plastic water bottles in the background. They act as artificial nurseries for the tadpoles. Unlike most other frogs, our frog lays very few eggs, an average of 3, in the damp leaf litter. Now it is the father who carries the hatched tadpoles to the nurseries. The tadpoles grow up in the nurseries and eventually develop into small young frogs. In this way, we help to keep the population dense, as there is no place for them to breed outside the forest. However, this forest is not only home to this little frog, but also to many other frogs, salamanders, lizards and snakes, birds and mammals, not to mention insects, spiders, scorpions and many other animals, which we will show you in this short documentary.